Hey champions, this is Arian Tyson out of St. Louis, Missouri, and I'm just coming back at you to shoot a video on this Saturday afternoon. I'm just leaving the gym here in St. Louis. I actually feel very great. I always feel better when I get to the gym and I can release, any tension I might have and, expand any additional energy I might have and, to do something productive, whether it's, help my body or help my mind or, help my spirit, so to speak. And I wanted to talk to you briefly because I was at the gym, and anyone that knows me on a personal level knows that I do my best thinking when I'm at the gym for some reason. And so I wanted to ask you a question, because when I go to the gym, I go to the gym to, I want to feel, some type of pain when I'm working out. And so I wanted to ask you this question that I was thinking about when I was sitting in the steam room a couple of minutes ago. And I wanted to ask you a question. How does your pain push you? And let me preface my comments. Your pain can either push you or it can pull you. It can either push you to greatness or it can pull you away from your destiny. And so what I mean by that is there are certain ways to deal with pain. And what I'm discovering is that most people don't know how to deal with their pain. They bury it in drugs. They bury it in alcohol. They bury it by keeping it bottled in. And men especially are really guilty of this and they don't want to deal with it until it manifests into a health condition, or until it gets to the point of no return, and their body just physically breaks down, or they mentally break down. And so, women are guilty of it too, but more so I can speak from the male perspective because I'm a male. I come from a family where most of my family either smokes and or drinks. And, and it's no disrespect to them because I love my family, nevertheless, it is what it is, but I can speak on it because I've experienced it visually. I don't smoke or drink, and it doesn't make me any better than anybody, but I just don't have time for that, but people deal with stuff their own ways, but the reality is it could push you to your greatness, how you deal with your pain. No one is immune to the trials and tribulations of life. Let me make that crystal clear. No one is immune to the trials and tribulations of life. We all are going to experience pain. It is necessary. It is essential. You can't run from it. You can't escape it. It is going to happen. If you care about anything in life other than yourself, you are going to experience pain. I say all that to say this. There are too many people that I see that are not dealing with their pain correctly. What that means is you have to let your pain be your motivation. You have to let your pain push you to greatness. If you don't let it push you to greatness, it is going to kill you. So you need to make today, the day where if you're not letting your pain push you to greatness, you need to start right now. There are too many people that are letting their pain, their present pain or their past pain, pull them away from making their dreams come true. pull them away from accomplishing their goals. And guess what? What do? They play the blame game. They come up with every excuse not to take action. I don't have the money, or they come up with the excuse of I don't have time for it. You know what? I'm sick of that nonsense. I get sick and tired of hearing people say I don't have time for it. When you want something bad enough, you're gonna make time for it. It is no different than being in a relationship. If you don't make time for it, it is going to fade. It is going to not work. Everybody wants to be famous. Everybody wants to be appreciated, yet nobody wants to put the work in. That's what amazes me. You think everything is just supposed to just happen, and then once it happens, it just stays like that, forever, and you live happily ever after. It only happens in fairy tales, and it only happens in certain movies. Let me make that clear. That's the only two places that it happens. That's not reality. So the fact is, you're gonna have to be willing to sweat. You're going to have to be willing to sweat a little bit, to build some sweat equity, because what's going to happen is this. When you let your pain push you to greatness, people will see it, people will recognize it, people will reach out to you, and they will understand your plight. You don't have to tell everybody everything. You don't have to cry a river all the time. Matter of fact, you don't even have to cry a river most of the time. But you have to take action in order for your situation to change. So if you're ready for your situation to change, I highly recommend that you click the link below, because what's going to happen is you're going to be able to get around a community of like-minded individuals that are so powerful, that are so driven, that are so motivated, that are so positive. You won't have time to cry a river. Why? Because you will be pushed. You will be challenged to go to your greatness. Greatness is upon you. Greatness is within you. And if you don't know it, you need to get around the right people. You need to lose the people that you are around right now, because they don't mean no good for you. You need to get around people that are going to drive you, that are going to motivate you, that are going to encourage you, that are going to stimulate you to go to your greatness. It is time to stop playing mediocrity. It is time to stop playing the blame game. You are accountable. Hold yourself accountable before you start holding other people accountable. Take the chance on your dreams. Take the chance on your dreams today. Click the link below and let's get it in, because what's going to happen is you have wasted enough time worrying about what people think. Let today be the day that you make the change for the better, for your family, for your friends, most of all, for your finances and for your future. Click the link below. We'll talk to you soon. Peace.